Hey guys, Legends of History here. Just wanted to make a quick little video to celebrate us reaching 5,000 subs, and to say thank you to everyone who tunes into the channel and watches the content. I'm going to be going a little off script here. I haven't really done this before, so prepare for some umming and ahhing. I usually have everything written out in a document beforehand, so usually it's easier to just read it off, but this time I'm going to go with the flow, so to speak. So, as I'm sure a few of you know, my channel isn't monetized, and I research and produce each video outside of my soul-sucking 9-to-5 job. So it means a hell of a lot to me that so many of you have shown interest in the channel and continue to support me. Hopefully you guys have learned a lot from the channel and will continue to stick around as we delve deeper into other cultures and other events. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough for the love and support that I've received over the last 6 months since the channel began, and I hope to spend a lot more time with you guys going forward. So with the awkward thank yous out of the way, let's talk business. So I wrote a book. This is the book. It's called Greek Mythology Explained, and it's available worldwide on January 15th. You can also find the link to the order page in the description below. So the book is co-written with a fellow YouTuber, Mythology and Fiction, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with, and is a retelling of classic Greek myths. As we all know, the Greek myths are pretty famous and have been told throughout the ages, but we seldom ever get a glimpse into who the characters actually are. We know of their deeds, but we never know of their personalities. We understand their appetites, but we were never told as to why they are the way they are. In Greek Mythology Explained, we aim to take you a step further into the stories, as I take you on the journey through each character's tragic events in the fiction side of the book. This is followed by a kind of analysis by Mythology and Fiction Explained, who, if you're familiar with, will break down the story to give you an even deeper insight into the message behind the tale and how each story correlates with the world we live in today. The book also comes with some stunning artwork to coincide with the story. But make no mistake, this is no children's book. It will feature blood, murder, death, sex, and all that good stuff that we love about Greek mythology. I guess you could say it's like Game of Thrones meets Greek mythology. Anyway, it's available for pre-order, which you can do for free. Pre-ordering from Amazon costs nothing, and you only pay once the book has been shipped, which will be on January 15th. So go reserve yours now before they all go. This is the first book I've ever had published, and it's been a dream of mine for many years. I've written several books that sit cozily in a folder on my desktop, so hopefully this will be a gateway for me to bringing you even more stories in the future. So if you're interested, which hopefully you are, have a look in the description below for the link, and yeah, give me money basically. I'm just kidding. As for the channel, what's next for Legends of History? Well, I know a lot of you have been asking for pirates again, so yes, there are more pirates on the way, most likely next week. We'll be looking at the likes of Stede Bonnet, Samuel Bellamy, Lafitte, and so on. Japanese history will also be making a comeback. A lot of people have been requesting Uesugi Kenshin, the great rival of Takeda Shingen. I think the next video actually will be about Kenshin, as I've already got the script ready, and we'll probably start recording either today or tomorrow. Yeah. What else? I'll likely be looking at more figures from the occult in the Occult History Explained series. I don't mind taking some suggestions from you guys, as I haven't really been actively looking for figures to cover in this series, though I do enjoy speaking about them, a lot actually. I'm still interested in keeping the African History Explained series going, as there's a hell of a lot to cover there. I know I dipped into a bit of the mythology with Shango and Oya, but I guess you could say that they are legends, and that they are part of history, so I think they fit. I'd also like to branch out to speaking about mythology in a few cultures here and there, so don't be too alarmed if I start speaking about gods and goddesses. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see more of here, or less of even. There's also the Native American series that I had going on, which didn't really gain much traction. I'll admit it's not necessarily my forte, but if there's any other Native American heroes or stories you'd like to see, then don't hesitate to let me know. I really enjoyed talking about Geronimo and Black Hawk. They were really cool, so if there's any others you'd like to see covered, let me know. And as as far as the series go that we already have, there is of course Vikings. Don't worry, Rolo is coming soon, I promise. As for the future and the new series, I have a few things in the pipeline for a new series that I'll start unrolling towards the end of the year. Some of these include Ancient Greece to coincide with the book release, as well as Ancient Rome to cover more well-known figures like Julius Caesar and Cleopatra. I've also got an exciting new series in the works that will talk about some of the sickest and weirdest serial killers ever known. A lot of people have also been asking for the greatest wars or the greatest battles of history, so that's definitely something I'm going to be looking into. I just need to find the time really to put it all together and to roll it out on YouTube. But that's definitely something you can look forward to. And yeah, I think that's about it with the what the channel's going to look like in the future. Ideally, I'd really like to get some animation done and some original artwork produced for the content. But unfortunately at the moment that's not really possible. Like I said, YouTube hasn't actually gotten around to monetizing me yet. That means I'm not actually making any money from these videos. I've considered creating a Patreon account, but I guess I kind of feel bad asking for money when I've managed to, get this far without doing that. I guess I kind of feel bad about taking donations as well. I mean, this is something I genuinely do enjoy doing, so I guess that should really be enough. But I really would like to, at some point, have enough that I can start exploring options into creating animation for the video and sort of having maybe some sort of video to play alongside it, maybe some cartoons or something like that. I haven't really got a plan for it yet. I'm not saying I'm never going to make a Patreon account, but at the moment I don't think it's necessary. I don't think I'm getting enough viewership to warrant a Patreon just yet. I don't think it'll be that beneficial for me. So I'll keep holding out for YouTube. I hear that's going well for a lot of people. But until then, hey, it is what it is, right? I think that's all I had to say for this one. With any luck, YouTube will stop messing around, and I'll be able to bring you even more content as I quit my dead-end job and make videos and write books instead. Until then, guys, once more, thank you so much for your love and support over the past 6 months. And here's to another couple of years before YouTube gets overthrown by another online overlord, Amazon. See you in the next video, guys.